A couple years ago, I made a video showing you all my dad's iRacing setup that he made for himself and his journey to become the finest iRacing competitor this world has ever seen. And I'm often asked,
I
what he's up
remember
to
watching
now? Is
it.
he still racing? Gaming in general? What's the deal? Is
I
Papa
have not
Charles
seen
still
him
out
since
on the
like grade
Cinema
5
Man
or
grind
something
set?
lol.
And I'm happy to report that he is. I'm going to take you on a tour of my dad's latest in gaming, and this is going to kind of be like the 100 Thieves compound walkthrough, because what my dad's built is nothing shy of beautiful. He's completely redone his racing
He's really
room, and it
talented
almost
for
looks like a
sure.
museum. It's filled with things that you'd probably see on an episode of American Pickers from the History Channel. But all of it has meaning, and I think it all comes together and looks great. I love
That's
the
cool.
old
Can I
slot
see your
machines and
dad's
old
racing
pinball
setup
machines,
on
and
the
the
YouTube
jukebox
page?
ties everything together. Walking into this man cave
That
is like
sounds like a
walking
cool
into
place
a
too. I will
greaser's
have to
hangout
check it
spot.
out.
His actual racing simulator
You're
setup is
going to
about the
love it.
same as it was, only with a couple of minor tweaks and upgrades, but overall largely the same. Now, of course, this isn't the only thing my dad's been cooking up recently. He's like Jimmy
It's a
Neutron with
Raymond shirt.
inventing shit, and he's always coming up with new wacky ideas, but in particular, he's been focused more on gaming recently in general.
Oh, he
And before I
sounds
show
like a
you
cool
his like
guy.
gaming setup, I want to talk about his iRacing career because it's been a couple years now since he became like an active athlete out there on the track, and he's been hitting him with that fucking shake and bake. So he hasn't been racing for rank too much these days. He mainly just
He's a
races
winner.
with like a group of friends that they all have fun racing with, and he'll sometimes hop into other lobbies as well. But he saves most of his wins, and he has over like 200 of them now, which is pretty impressive. He's a fiend out there,
He's
like the
like the best he's ever
boogeyman. He has a
been.
strategy that he always employs where he just kind of hangs back for most of the race to like the last 3 laps. And his logic behind it is he's pretty sure other people are going to crash in front of him, so he just waits it out and then towards the end just fucking books it and just slaps them around. And the strategy clearly does seem to be effective. But he's not just iRacing now. Like I said, he
If it
wanted to
works,
branch
then
out into
maybe
other
it
forms
is.
of gaming, so he's been getting into things like World of Warships and all of that. So he's set up his own gaming
I think
headquarters, a
he's
battle
actually
station
playing
that brings a
chess.
tear to my eye. It's so wonderful. Now, what
Do you
if
know
your
what that
personal
means?
battle station is getting a little old and stinky, PC's a little grimy, not as great as it used
Called
to be, and
Undertaker.
it's time for an upgrade? Well, why not go to Starforge Systems and get a Starforge PC? I'd personally recommend the Horizon
Because
2
it's free.
PC and the Horizon 2 Pro. Just absolutely amazing systems and some of the best price to performance around. Now, if you watch my streams,
I'll
you'll
look
know
into
that
it.
Starforge Systems is a company that I'm personally involved in as one of the owners, as well as OTK. And I want to squash this right now. The logo is not cock and balls. I know Linus Tech Tips speculated that it was a penis rocket, but that's just a happy little accident. It only
I
appears
am
to
so
be a
woke now.
penis rocket under certain lighting. But anyway, I do honestly recommend Starforge Systems to anyone that needs a PC upgrade and doesn't want to build it themselves. It's what we all use at the
Oh,
warehouse.
that's
They're
awesome.
absolutely amazing. And right now we're releasing the Voyager Creator Pro, which features the newly released NVIDIA 4080. The supply is a bit limited, so absolutely hurry up if you're interested. But if it's sold out, you can select notify me when available, so you can be notified the second that it gets restocked, and the restocks do happen often. How many kills do you have so far?
Like 100.
I don't know a lot. Sometimes I just stalk them until I blow them up. Aha!
Was that you or a teammate that got him?
I think it was him.
Yeah. So how many weapons do you have?
Just this, just these guns. I haven't even got any more weapons yet.
Oh, I see.
I'm
Okay.
just too into blowing them up.
They're gonna be good.
Man, that guy sucks.
A lot of them suck.
Do they even fight back?
I'm just gonna
Well,
go
they
make a
can't
cake.
aim. That's the problem. Like most of them can't shoot.
Is that even
It is
like
a problem, they're a
battleship?
big problem.
It seems more
Yeah,
like a
they
civilian
aren't very good at
transport
it.
vehicle.
It's a cruiser.
Okay.
Aha!
Yeah, I haven't even seen anyone shoot at you yet. Are you sure you're even in like a battle? You're just killing like fishermen.
Yeah, I'm
or
good
something.
for
You're
now.
not even
No,
fighting.
it's a battle. Of course they're shooting.
They're just playing around.
See, sometimes they'll stop and they want you to go blowing by them so they can get you. But I always stop with them and then just shoot it out.
Are you sure it's not the enemy?
Ah, got his ass.
Yeah, it looks like they're about to run out.
They are.
576 to 56.
That's all me, brother.
Yeah, it's all in the music.
I was blown away. I watched like 3 matches from my dad. He was dropping like 6 or 7
What
kills
up?
a game, which for that game seems pretty high. But I also got a little
You're a
suspicious.
nerd.
Was he actually playing against human beings, like sentient organisms with a pulse? Because my god, they were shit. And my dad is good, not to take anything
I
away
am
from
also
him,
a
but
degenerate.
half the time they're just crashing into each other, like crashing into the island. So it got me thinking, is the World of Warships community, like at that level, just really bad? Or are there also bots in there?
It's
And it
pretty
turns out,
bad.
and my dad confirmed, there are bots as well as real players that populate these matches. But according to the community, the bots
Real
are
players are
actually
playing
better
in the
than
group
most of the
stages.
players. So the people my dad was going
Okay, I'm gonna
wild
go
on,
with
just
it.
popping off on, weren't bots. They were people. The astute observers among you may have noticed that he also has a flight stick as well as some kind of throttle booster device that seems like something out of Back to the Future to fucking travel through time, which are gamer accessories he uses for other games, specifically War Thunder. Now, his setup's been coming
Yeah,
along
he
nicely.
really
He's
gets a
only
lot of shit going
recently
on.
been getting into these other games. I imagine a month from now he'll have a setup that looks like he's gonna pilot a fucking mech. It's alright though, it just takes practice.
Yeah, but these guys are good. I'm good at this. I haven't done it enough. That's the problem. Okay.
Alright, give him hell.
And here's my kitchen, y'all.
Looks good.
I will send some spicy food to
Can you
him.
do any cool acrobatics? Oh yeah, he's fucked. You got him. No! Yeah, you got him right where you want him now.
You've got to play this game.
Guns are jammed. Ram his ass.
Oh yeah, that's what we need. There you go. You got a hit.
Well,
Shit. That's so freaking hard.
No!
Almost stalled it.
It's over for you.
Oh shit!
It's hard.
No!
See? I think that's the longest I've listened.
I thought it was a valiant effort here. My dad went out there and gave it his
No
best.
problem. Have a great night.
Unfortunately, the player base for War Thunder does seem a little more experienced than he is, but he's learning, and I have no doubt he'll be top of the food chain pretty soon. As you can see, my dad's been mainly focused
I think
on
he
like,
has a good shot at being a
simulator-style
top
games,
tier
but he says
player
he's
in the
open to try
future.
pretty much everything. So I've been trying to come
Yeah,
up with games
like
I
anything
think
else
he
you
might
do.
enjoy. I also even tinkered around with the idea of showing him RuneScape if I wanted to absolutely ruin all of his free time, but I thought that'd just be a little too evil for right now. I'll probably ease him into some good starter games.
I know it was a lot of
generally
fun.
do think he'd enjoy Doom, so I'm gonna try and get him on that Doom hype train, get him experiencing some wild.
I can't
FPS
wait to see
action.
you.
He just strikes me
I'm
as
not
more
really
of
sure.
an action-oriented gamer, so those are the games I've been mainly
Then just
looking
leave
at.
it to him.
But anyway, I just wanted to share this little update since a lot of people keep asking, does my dad still continue to game? The answer is a resounding yes, and he is only getting more and more into gaming as a hobby. So yeah, that's about it. See ya.